everybody. Yes, 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 yes. Missed you. Yes, 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 yes. We love to see it. Thank you so much. I love these soups. They're so big. Yay, come on in, come on in. So exciting. Yeah, it's been a while. It is so cold in New York. I mean, not really, but this apartment always gets very cold. Yay, everybody come in. Very exciting. Which, I was gonna bring up this company, Sackcloth and Ashes. I have this one. So beautiful. First time here, thank you Molly for coming. What's for dinner? I don't have dinner until like 11 p.m. I don't know. Oh, actually, there's shrimp pastas for dinner. I should know. Shrimp pasta. Yay, come in everybody. Beautiful. Yeah, yeah. Welcome, welcome. Right. Thank you guys for coming. It is very cold in this house. Or maybe I just run cold because also the time of the month. So sometimes, like my feet are always cold. Always cold. I don't know about you guys, but my feet are always cold. And my nose, tip of my nose and my fingers are always cold. But can you guys hear this candle or is it just me? Can you guys hear this candle? It's like, it's a little annoying. But if you can hear it, then I'll blow it out. Yay, everybody come in. No, I don't read tarot cards at all. I just have this amazing stack of cosmic cards that is made by Amaya's Realm. And they just have awesome little affirmations on them, so I always choose them before. Perfect. I figured we do that last, though. I don't know why I'm like shuffling them now. I feel like I needed something to do because I got nervous. Cool. Yes. Yes, okay. Right, everybody. Thank you all so much for coming. Yeah, woodwick. It is a woodwick candle. It smells very good, but it's a little too, like, for me. I've never gotten a tarot card reading before. I don't know why, actually. Thank you. This is my It's Snowing, I'm Cold. And I am drinking kombucha. Cramps are just killing me today. Just going right up the butt. And just stay in there. So, I don't understand. Yay, okay, so let's just get into it, because I know that last week I was not able to do this. So it's nice because I needed this myself. I know that we're all living and learning in this time. It's very unprecedented for most of us, for all of us, I'm guessing, but let's try and reconnect with ourselves tonight, right now. This won't take too long. I try not to have these things be too long because, you know, it's conditioning of the mind that we can just, if you know what I mean. So, oh, nice. Yeah, I am tempted to get a tarot card reading, but honestly now, like, where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? So, everybody, let's start to, you can get Domino's after this. Actually, pizza sounds very good. I just feel bad, like, doing delivery now because it's, like, crappy outside and those guys on the bikes just want to be safe. Right, so everybody, let's just start getting into our comfortable positions. Yes. If you want to lie down, lie down. I feel like that's a good option. I just feel like I don't want to lead a meditation lying down. I don't know if I could do that. I am growing my hair. It's in a bun right now. It's gonna go away. Julia, I'm gonna post a 5-minute meditation later in this week to make up for last week's, just for you guys to play it 5 whatever minutes. But let's start on this one tonight and get into your comfortable position, whether you want to lie down, sit crisscross applesauce, sit with your back against a wall and your legs just nice and relaxed in the front of your body with your hands by your side. Whatever, if you're gonna go to sleep at 8 p.m., good for you. That's a very responsible sleeping schedule, and I wish I could do that. If I'm in your ears, just have this be your good evening meditation. So, and like to let you know, I'm not like qualified to do these at all. I just do them because we all need some goddamn peace and quiet. So, yes. So, into your positions, have one more sip of, if you're drinking something. It's not alcohol tonight, technically. Well, it's technically fermented, but whatever. I'm saving that for later. Right. Okay, sleeping at 8 p.m. I don't know, or no, seriously, 8 a.m. more like, but not 8 p.m. Beautiful. Let's just start getting into our bodies, just being aware of our breath, if it's constricted, if it's free. I'm going to keep my eyes open for just a few more minutes, just to really get into the mood of reconnection with myself in this space. So, yeah, I would love to do one with Siobhan. It's also, she's so far away. Siobhan Dillon. Go follow her, everybody. After this, not right now. So, whenever you're ready, if you want to close your eyes and just get into it, I'm going to keep my eyes open just for one more second because I feel like I'm a little frazzly. My hormones, when it's that time of the month, just go like crazy. I'm up and down, up and down, up and down. So it takes a little more for me to like visualize my molecules just coming together, if that makes any sense. So I want everyone to take a big inhale through the nose, putting the head back just a little bit, and then breathing into the air. One more, inhaling, looking up at the ceiling, and exhaling into your space. One more, inhale through the nose. Nice gentle movement up and exhaling, into your space. And now when you're ready, just closing your eyes. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but my building for some reason has this weird thing where if the wind blows outside, something like hums, and so I get like these random frequencies humming in my bedroom, which is kind of cool. Okay, only if you can hear it, because it's actually kind of nice. So just becoming aware of your body and where your tension's sitting. If you're sitting or lying down or sitting with your back against the wall, just slowly and gently flip your hands up so that your palms are nice and open and wide to receive whatever blessing and lesson we can receive in this moment. Thank you guys so much for coming. I know the snowstorm that hit the Northeast, and it's cold out, and I know I tend to hermit and just go into a blanket and just want to stay there, but it's so important that we keep conditioning ourselves to reconnect with ourselves, and that is what tonight will be. Slowly nodding your head, yes and no, very gently, and reconnecting with our breath so that we're not holding our breath or holding any tension. We're really focusing on sending breath to every part of our body in its form right now. Relaxing the muscles in your eyelids, that scrunchy section in between your eyebrows. Releasing your tongue from the roof of your mouth so that we're able to experience those deep breaths that are so essential. Being aware of our day, your day. How was your day? Mine was fine. Mine was great. Becoming aware of any stressors that came your way today, and maybe taking the time to congratulate yourself for many victories that you weren't willing to give yourselves in the moment. Hey, I could have been triggered today and for some reason it didn't bother me, or I was extremely distraught today. All of that heaviness of your day, just sit it right next to you as if it's in a small, tiny bowl. Not forgetting to breathe. Let's take an inhale through the mouth, open mouth, and out through the mouth. Next, inhale through the mouth, and tongue out, exhale. Beautiful. One more, inhale through the mouth, and nice exhale through the mouth, tongue down. Beautiful. Now, as we begin this connection and as we continue these weekly meditations, I want us all to start, when I say us, I mean myself, of course, creating the space in our mind, almost like a mind palace, a safe space, our inner castle, our nook, a safe space, period. And whatever that looks like in your brain, in your body, in your imagination, just start to slowly configure that in your mind of what your safe space feels like, looks like. Even if there's a smell, what does it smell like? And just visualizing that and making sure that when you picture this safe space and when you picture yourself in that safe space, it doesn't just feel neutral, it feels encouraging and hopeful and radiant. This isn't a mood board. This isn't a Pinterest moment. This is I need a place where I can put myself, my inner child, my distraught self, when I'm triggered or when I need counsel from myself. Where do I go? Just letting your body relax into this form, whatever form you're in. Almost feeling like your whole body is being weighted down by this incredible moment of connection with yourself. It's like all chakras coming into one, and you just become this compact body of just gold, something heavy, so that we're connected to the ground. And slowly also just becoming aware of our hands too. We do so much with our hands in our day. Letting the palms of your hands become open, but also almost like you're reaching for something, if that makes any sense. Now, in this safe space that you're visualizing, and for everyone it will be different, it will feel different, I want you to now picture yourself in the middle of this space. What do you see? What do you feel? But you're there now. We're here now, in our safe spaces. Just distancing ourselves now from the world just for a few moments. And all the weight that we carry from outside forces, it's like we just leave those at the threshold of this space. Not forgetting to breathe. Just what does this space feel like to you? Do you feel nervous? Sometimes when people imagine their first safe space and them entering it, they almost feel dirty or guilty for bringing in the chaos in their brain into a space that's almost holy. But I'm not talking about a temple or anything. I'm just talking about a place uniquely designed for you. And its only purpose is to make you feel welcome and to reconnect with your higher self. Becoming aware of your body, how the breath has now started to slow and almost deepen, and how your muscles are no longer twitching or active. We're letting everything rest just for a few moments while we condition our minds and rekindle that connection with our higher self. Beautiful, everybody. Now, in our moments in our life where we do feel triggered, there's almost this split second of complete awareness of whatever action your brain's already subconsciously decided to act on. And that's just science. That's not just me making up stuff. We do become aware for a very small, tiny fragment of time of what we're about to do. And it's in those moments where we need to recondition and redirect our intentions. So I ask you this rhetorically, and for you to ponder as you sit and discover your new safe space or a familiar safe space. And the question is, what are your intentions when you're in pain? What are your intentions when you're in pain? More specifically, what are you telling yourself when you're in pain? What are you wanting from yourself? How are you picturing yourself when you're in a situation that causes you pain or grief or shock or anger or frustration or sadness? How are you picturing yourself in those moments? If we're trying to clear up the space around us, the energy around us, if we feel like we're constantly surrounded by negativity and everything awful happens to me, complaint, there is a certain degree which that's our doing. And it's hard to hear, but it's also fixable. There is a solution to that. There is a better way, a healthier way, than to constantly live there. And the reason why you might feel tense or under pressure living in a situation like that, living in a toxic environment like that, is simply because you've outgrown it. So now, ask yourself in this safe space, question number 2. What are you trying to achieve? What are you trying to achieve? In that split second where our brain makes a decision What are you trying to achieve? I know I quoted Jim Carrey in our last meditation, and that really makes me laugh, but it is an important question, and he isn't the first to ask, but there's only two choices in life that we are faced every day: fear or love. And I understand that a lot of us carry trauma, and a lot of us carry functions that resulted in abuse and neglect and disorder and illness. And yes, of course, some of our actions and reactions are almost too difficult to control. So now, question number 3. What can you control? In that split second, even if you choose fear, that is not a finite choice. Every second after you choose, that decision, that choice is still available to you. That's where the conditioning starts. And that conditioning is almost like a part of you sweating and working so hard, holding a tool in your hand to chip away a new pathway in your brain that will one day be so divinely interconnected with this safe space that we're sitting in right now. So as much as it would feel nice to distance ourselves from pain, remember how wonderful it is to know that this safe space is not far from us. It is literally in us. We provide ourselves with that space. That higher connection, that higher version of you, your higher self, it's not a made-up person. That's just who you're trying to be, who you want to be. All the questions I asked. What's your intention when you're in pain? How do you see yourself? If we can't give ourselves the armor, then we're always going to take the hit hard. And the armor isn't always in our action. The way we respond to a toxic environment teaches us how to actively be. I'll say that again because that's nice. The way we condition ourselves to respond to a toxic environment teaches us to actively be. Ellipses. Be present. Be patient. Powerful. And these characteristics, if they feel far from you, the hard truth is that they're always there. Those are constant characteristics Your power never goes below 100%. It never does. And that might be another hard truth, because we've conditioned ourselves to survive with very little, because we give ourselves very little. So in your body, in your safe space, with your history, with your aspirations, with what you're trying to let go of, with the person that you're trying to mold and shape and summon from the surface, that version of you is not far away. Because if it was, you would not be here. That feeling, that vibration of tension and anger and frustration and a constant thread of hope for yourself, that's just a sign that that version of you is bubbling beneath the surface. It's ready. That version of you is ready when you're ready to pass the torch. So the final question of this meditation tonight. It's not, when will you pass the torch? Picture that connection right now. Almost like looking at yourself, your higher self, holding that torch with your higher self. The question is not, when will you pass the torch? The question is, what are you going to let go of? As you hold on, I know it's scary, but what are you going to let go of? What are you going to let go of? If there are two options, fear or love, what are you, you divine creature? Whether you believe it or not, that's a fact. Who knows they deserve better than what they've been giving themselves? Who knows their goals will be met because they have the power, they have the ferocity. You have the ferocity. You have the strength. So now, as you ascend, as you rise above, and reconnect with your higher self, what are you going to let go of? What are you going to let go of? How does this feel on your body? Where does the tension fade away in your mind and on your body? Maybe there are things that you've been gripping onto and you weren't even aware of that. You are constant. Your spirit is constant. It's always there for you when you need it. When you need console. When you need redirection. When you need rest. When you need reassurance. When you need confidence. Those traits are always available to you at the highest power. Sometimes we just need to sit with ourselves in this safe space that we've created for ourselves. Not to just check in, but to channel what's to come and what's been. Because we can't be in both places at once. That's what creates a divide in us, a feeling of feeling stuck and without purpose and without confidence. It's because we have one foot in the past and the rest of our body reaching for our higher self. The torch has been passed, whether you knew it or not. Now, what are you going to let go of? Because when we let go of the things that don't serve us anymore, guess what? We make space for things in our life that will help us feel constantly connected. New lessons, new challenges, but new lessons. New mistakes, but new lessons. New pain, new lessons. That wisdom, that strength, those things never go away. So use this time of divine reconnection to remind yourself that you've got you. You've already leveled up. You're there, you're in it, you're here. You're living in the new. You're living in the new. It's hard to let things go when we become so accustomed and conditioned to live in tight quarters in our brain. But our higher self has no limits. It has no limits. So stop limiting yourself. Stop limiting your belief in yourself. Stop limiting your confidence. What are you going to let go of? In your safe space. Just for fun, I want you to picture yourself standing up, reaching your arms out wide and closing your eyes. Just picturing yourself with a big grin on your face in a stance that says, I'm ready. Okay, I'm ready. Thank you, self, for giving me this new beginning. More importantly, thank you, self, for everything we've been through, because we've made it here, and we are so fucking strong. That feels nice to say to yourself every once in a while, eh? Because it's true. You have made it this far. And sometimes it feels like we live our life, housing a war in our brains, because that's how we function with our dysfunction. But there's always a choice. Always. Beautiful, you guys. Keep breathing. Just enjoying that imagery of release. Okay, I'm ready. What am I going to let go of? I'm excited. What am I ready for? What do I want? What do I need? What am I letting go of? In our last moments with our eyes closed, I want you to really picture and feel on your body what it's like to have wings. I know I say this a lot, but it's almost like we've been living with our wings bound, trying to hide them, afraid to take up space, afraid of radical change that will just transform our lives for the greater of ourselves. So what will that feel like when you let those massive, massive wings just extend? How does that change your posture? It exposes your chest, rolls your shoulders back. In the same stance where you were just as in your safe space. Arms open, beaming to the sky and saying, I'm ready. That is just like having wings. And so to be able to fly and glide and live your next chapter, feeling free, feeling liberated, feeling like light, what are you going to let go of? Taking a small inhale through the nose, gently out the mouth. And now we come back to our bodies here in this moment of meditation, keeping the eyes closed, keeping the body still and strong and peaceful. Remembering where we are, probably forgetting that bowl that we put next to us mentally of how our day went. It's not important anymore. Connecting back with your breath. keeping the eyes closed. Until the tone of this disappears into your space. Slowly and gently becoming aware of your body. You have to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, reminding your physical body that you are here now in the new. And when you're ready, gently, gently open your eyes, and we will take one more breath. One big, big breath of release in through our nose, holding it in our chest, and exhaling out of the mouth. Let's do one more of those, that's nice. In through the nose, holding it in the chest, and out of the mouth. Yes, my friends. That is reconnection right there. Bam. Beautiful. Feels good. It feels real good. How are you guys feeling? You're in the new, baby. In the new. Laura, how do you find your safe space? It took me a long time. It took me a really long time. And it doesn't always look the same to me, my safe space, my imagery, my visual that makes me feel safe. It sometimes looks different depending on, I guess, what I need. But I guess the thing that's constant in my safe spaces is almost seeing that version of myself that has like the wings and it's just like free and liberated and just like, so bold and fierce. I see her there. So it makes you feel less alone. So yeah, what I kind of want to do is choose one of these for somebody specifically rather than for everybody, because we can all listen to it, but I think it'd be cool to like choose someone specifically to be like, who wants to see this? Do you have some song that connects you to yourself in any way? I don't, actually. I love all songs, but I don't know. That's a good question. The next meditation will be next Tuesday at 8. Always at Tuesday. Let's do Morgan. Okay, Morgan Lockhart _ That's an underscore, right? Yes, it is. Okay, so Morgan Lockhart _ I'm going to put this deck out, and then when you say when, I will stop my finger, okay? So you put in the thing when you're ready. Tell me when. I will save this meditation. When? Okay. These meditations will always be saved. Ooh, Morgan, come on. Okay. If the judgments and opinions of others did not matter, who would you be and what would you do? Fuck. That's crazy. Kind of what we literally just did. Okay, let me say that one more time. Morgan, and I will put this up for you and say, this is for Morgan. If the judgments and opinions of others did not matter, who would you be and what would you do? Period. Period. The cards, I always get asked about the cards. I'm going to make sure I put this in the description of when I post this meditation. That's good, Morgan. That's great. These are cosmic cards made by Amaya's Realm. This is what the tin looks like. She has beautiful stuff and also beautiful illustrations. I actually got, I don't know if you see her, but my little baby right here, that is her artwork, and she's amazing. But they look like this. So beautiful. Great card, Morgan. You knew. You just knew. You guys, thank you so much for joining. Like I said, I try not to make these like way too long, but I gotta go get my ass on that pole. Not my ass on the pole, but you know what I mean. Yeah, Orca underscore is me. I'll give you one. I'll give you one because why not? But after that, we'll wrap it up. So, what was your thing? Okay, Orca is me. I'm shuffling. And then you will put in the thing when you want me to stop. Okay, ready? Here we go. When you want me to stop. Tell me when. Take your time. Now. All right, Orca, it's me. Ooh, okay. How can you be more accepting and open-minded today? And crazy, the wings. I mean, I picture more angel wings because they're like massive and so strong. But yeah, how can you be more accepting and open-minded today? I will also put that in there for you. Orca is me. I love that name. Okay, guys, well, thank you. Thank you so much for joining tonight. I'll make sure that I put these two cards on the description today. I know it's the lag. It's the lag. The only thing I would say is that new version of us that's like, that's vibrating, just be aware of it as much as possible and allow yourself to be open to the possibility that anything can happen. And that's a good thing, actually, when it comes to our progression, our growth in life. So yeah, that newness, that's great. The pain, I feel like when people, like, especially when butterflies are literally about to hatch from their cocoon, that is the most like painful transformation. So thank you, guys. I'll save this in the on this page. Go drink some water. And I will see you guys next week. But I love you guys, and yeah, sackcloth and ashes, this blanket. All right, love you guys. I'll see you next week. Bye.